Hey girl, hey, and welcome to part number 1 of my whole house clean with me and messy house transformation. As you guys saw in those first few clips, kind of an intro to the video, there is a lot of cleaning motivation going to be happening in this video. Plus I have another one coming at you later on. And so wanted to share all of this. I know we are all getting ready for the holidays. And so wanted to give you all of the motivation to tackle your to-do list. If you are new and you have not already, click the red subscribe button below. I would love to have you join my internet fam. Let's be virtual cleaning buddies. And if you are here and you're back and you're getting ready to clean with me, hey girl, I'm so glad you're back. And don't forget to click the thumbs up button down below. It really does help to support the channel, and let's get at it together. Anyone else always feel like you have 1,000,001 cups to wash? I feel like that's all this sink is full of, is nothing but cups. Okay, and we're just going to speed this dishwashing along. There you go. So I just had a few things that needed to soak in the sink. And of course I found one more cup after I was all finished. But now I'm just going in and cleaning these counters. I'm using my microban. I'm kind of still on the fence of whether I like it or not. It does an okay job. I'm not just overly impressed with it, but you know, I have it and I'm trying to use it. Plus last week when we got back from Disney, I had made a post about this, but we got back super late Tuesday night. And then on Thursday morning, the girls and I woke up very sick and congested, and it was just not fun. So of course I'm wanting to kill germs in the middle of all of this cleaning too, because I want to get everyone better and feeling better. So thankfully we seem like we're on an uphill swing. So hopefully that stays that way and we do not regress in any way, but just wanted to share that.
Yeah, sunny days, no clouds in the sky, but again, away feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter, shots till I drop, gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss.
And because every time I wear this outfit and you guys see me in it on Instagram, you always ask, I will have a link to both my top and my joggers in the description box below. It's so comfortable. I love this Henley top. It goes so well with a lot of different things, and the joggers are so comfortable. And so I will have all of those things linked in the description box. But now I'm jumping into doing some restocking. I'm working on my baking cabinet, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and refill my flour container here and just kind of get an overall idea of what I'm going to need. Christmas is coming up so soon, you guys, and then we are hosting my husband's family this weekend for a little Christmas get together then. So we have like 2 weekends of Christmasing to do. And so I wanted to make sure that my pantry and my baking cabinet and everything was good and stocked and ready to go for all my recipes. So anything non-perishable that you can go ahead and buy and just stock back in your pantry, go ahead and do it. Save yourself the headache of having to run out the day before you need it, and just make your life a little bit simpler. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later.
Eco-friendly, here we invite only positivity to this party. Don't want no drama with any bad karma. Got a lot of that in La Vida Loca. Just wanna let it all go. Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't wanna go home when I can't sleep. Weather's so nice, only got good vibes. Yeah, we're here chillin' in paradise.
And while we're on the topic of holiday prepping, go ahead and place that pickup order, even if you do it a few days in advance. I know with the holidays, a lot of pickup orders, or at least at our local stores, they get taken up so fast. And so I actually placed my order a week in advance for the things that I knew I would need. Plus you have up until just a few hours before your pickup time to add. Each store is different, so definitely check the rules for your store and like when the deadline is. A lot of times when you place an order, it'll tell you you have until so-and-so date at such and such time to add any items to it. And so that way, anything you've maybe forgot, you can go ahead and add that in later, but you've already got your time and everything for your pickup secured. So highly recommend doing that if you haven't already. That way you can just make the holidays a little bit smoother.
Oh, I feel so alive. reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way.
And here is a nice little satisfying after shot. Now, no, it is not perfect. I still have dishes drying on the counter. I had a couple of things over by the stove for the dinner I was making that night. I have apple slices on my counter because I'm having to make a snack for my kids. I have my computer because I'm still placing that grocery order, and there are recycling and garbage things to be taken out over on that table. So definitely not perfect, but it was a realistic after shot. It is not pristine, but now we are on to my disaster of a dining room. And this is such a catch-all space for us, being a flat table. It has stuff from our recent trip. I have things here that I'm going to be taking out to my car to take to Goodwill, and that's going to be donated. My mom and I had been going through a decluttering phase, so we had different random boxes and things going here, and so lots of stuff just sitting around that needed to be either put where it needed to go or be able to like get it out of the house, get it ready to go. So that is exactly what we're tackling. So if you have a space like this, go ahead, start a little 5-minute timer and just see what you can do in 5 minutes. And then when you are finished, you'll probably look around and be so happy with what you accomplished. You're like, okay, I can do that again and again and again. And next thing you know, the room is clean. And so do that and just kind of get yourself started, ease into it, because you can totally do this. I believe in you.
'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way.
Okay, so as a mom and as a homemaker, getting ready for the holidays can feel so overwhelming and so daunting because you just have a million-mile to-do list year-round, and then the holidays come and it's just even more so because we moms are the magic makers around here, let's be honest. Santa gets the credit, but we do a lot of the hard work. But I wanted to ask, what is one thing that you are really, really excited for with the holidays, with your family, with your kids, that's something you're going to be baking, or a movie you're going to watch with your family, or an activity or tradition that you're really excited for? Because I know it's so easy to focus on the million-mile long to-do list, but sometimes we need to take a step back and relax and think, oh, but I get to do this, and I get to have fun, and I get to enjoy something with my family. So what is that for you? You can leave me a comment down below. Another day, another cleaning session. So now we have moved into the living room. So not too bad, 8 minutes in and 2 rooms clean. If only it took 8 minutes in real life. But I am now kind of trying to tidy up some of the things from our trip, finally unpacking this little duffel bag here. Yeah, I know I really should have done this before now, but with being sick and everything, things fell behind. So lots of catch up going on in today's video, but that is what I'm doing, wanting to clean this. I'm also going to try stripping our couch cushions. And so trying to wash the blankets and get everything kind of sanitized, and then we will jump into that.
Bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just don't wanna tell. Get into my eyes. I'm everything you need. You need. I'm everything you need. Everything you need. You need. I'm everything you need. I'm everything you need. You need. I'm everything you need. Bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come.
And here is an up-close shot of these couch cushions and how dingy they are looking. I have been breaking my snack rule and letting the girls eat snacks in here, and it's just, oh my goodness, I'm learning my lesson, and we are going back to the kitchen for snacks. But you can kind of see even on this other cushion how, like, as it gets farther back towards the back of the cushion, you can see like it's clean on the back side where the back cushions go. How many times can I say cushions in this? But you can kind of see it gets gradually like cleaner towards the back, but it's like dingy and dirty towards the front. So hoping I can remove some of that so I don't show an after shot, because I didn't get it done while I was filming this video. But you kind of have to stick around for part 2, because I will start out the video, show you guys the after. It turned out interesting. I'm just gonna say it that way. Interesting. I wasn't as thoroughly impressed, but it did do some things really well. So I've said too much. You'll just have to stick around for part 2. But that is what we are tackling right now. This is further proof that 2 toddlers live here, and I've definitely been breaking my no snacks on the couch rule, and all of this has happened. Now, obviously, it's been about 2-3 months since I vacuumed out my couch, and so I kind of expected it to have a little bit in there, but I didn't quite think it would be this bad. So yeah, that is what we're tackling right now. And so this is your little PSA. If you've not vacuumed out your couch in a few months, it may actually look like this. You might kind of raise your couch cushion and just take a look. Obviously, your guests are probably not going to do that. Well, most of us, somebody may have this random family member or friend that they're like so nosy and they like check under their couch cushions. I don't know. I'm sure there's people like that out there, but most of us thankfully don't have that. So obviously, if it's not one of those things, if you miss this and you don't get it done before the holidays, it's not going to be a deal breaker. But if it's been a little while, you might want to take a second and kind of check this out. It didn't take me very long at all. Like vacuuming this up took 5 minutes. The longest part was taking the couch cushions off and taking like the covers off of the cushions. And so if you're gonna do that, it takes a few minutes, but it didn't take near as long as I thought and had been dreading for a while. So was glad for that. Now I'm starting out with the stripping of the couch cushions. Now this, I've never tried this before. This is my very first time. So putting in a giant scoop of OxyClean into the very, very hot water. And then a little bit of scoop of borax. I just used my same OxyClean scoop. So about that much. I know there's certain people, they have like certain amounts, and then some people just kind of eyeball it and guess. And so that's kind of what I did. I did 2 capsules though of detergent because I really wanted these to come clean. So that's what I did. Obviously you can kind of pick and choose and use it however you want it, but that is what I did, and then got them all soaking wet and soaking in this stuff for hours. Okay, so once I get these all submerged, I'm going to show you a clip of what the water looked like immediately after putting these in. I was kind of surprised how dirty and dingy it looked already. Like that was just after instantly putting them up. You can tell over on the left side, the water's still running, like the tub isn't even full yet. And so that's what it was looking like. But now we are on to tackling my toddler's room and kind of getting some things done in here. I wanted to wash and sanitize her sheets. And so I'm going to be doing that. And when I'm sanitizing them, just for anybody who's curious how I do that, I like to use the Lysol like sanitary, like sanitizing laundry sanitizer. I think it's a laundry sanitizer. I will have it linked in the description box below if you're interested in checking it out and seeing what it looks like. But I pick that up usually at Walmart or Target, the grocery store, and they have that, or you can get a really gigantic thing of it at Sam's Club if you go through a lot of it. But wanted to do that, and then just kind of picking up some things. They were happily playing in the other room, and so instead of trying to involve my toddler, I'm like, this is going to take me 2 minutes to do. I'm just going to go ahead and knock this out. That way I can get her room all tidy. And so that's what we're on to tackling now.
Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down.
Wanted to share this tip for any moms of multiples like myself, or if you're just a mom that you have one little one and you think, I really love these outfits and I want to save them, and that way if I have another baby in the future, then I have them ready for them or whatever. So however it is that you do, I like to keep a tote in the closet of my oldest child. That way, as I'm getting her dressed and I find things that aren't fitting her anymore, or she's kind of aging out of a certain size and I know that she's not going to be in them, or the temperatures, weather's changing, and I know, okay, by the time we get back around to warm weather, this is not going to fit her anymore. She will have had a growth spurt by then. Whatever the case is, I can go ahead and pop it into that tub and have it ready to go into storage, whether it's in our attic, our extra closet, wherever that you like to put things. That way it also keeps them out of the way, and it keeps from having this just giant pile of things just laying in the floor or laying on a random shelf. So it helps to kind of clear some of that clutter and have a purpose for your storing like those baby clothes and things. So wanted to share that. And because I know I'm going to get questions about it, yes, we did switch Lucy to a big girl bed, and I actually have a toddler room makeover transformation kind of video coming, and just like the whole process of putting the bed together. And I have a few more things that I'm going to do to like tweak her room. And so I'll be sharing that here in, I don't know, next week or so. And so I will have that video up for you guys, but wanted to kind of mention that for those of you that are like, wait a minute, where'd the crib go? She has a big bed now. What the heck? What happened? Where did all the time go? And so, because I know a lot of you even have little ones very similar to Lucy around that 3 age that are kind of coming out of their crib, coming out of their like toddler bed. And so I wanted to share that. But this is what the stripping process looked like after about 3 hours. So that water's definitely gotten considerably dirtier. So yeah, but I'll show you that one in the next one. And then now we're back to putting Lucy's sheets on the bed. Wanted to just quickly move through that because it was a lot of back and forth and the struggle was real, but that is what that looked like. And then here's a little sneak peek of a little bit more that I've been kind of doing to transform her room. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Happy cleaning.